So you did it. It is the great surprise of the season.
Yeah, I think we were probably disrespected a lot in the media and you know, bookmakers, stuff like that. I know Toulouse wouldn't have disrespected us because they knew what a good side we were, and you know, we do try and ramp the mind games up, and you know, there's a little bit of that, but we do respect Toulouse and we do respect what they've done this year. Personally, I don't think they should have been in League One. I think they should have been allowed to go straight into the Championship. I think they're a good side, but we're a good side as well. I'm really proud. 16-0 down, which is a funny score because it was 16-0 at Scotland as well. But we had the belief, and we knew, even though we're a full-time team, we don't think they're a very well-conditioned team. And we knew that after about 20-25 minutes that if we, when our changes come on, we start to make some headway. I didn't think we'd defend as much as we did today, but we did, and I thought our goal line defence in the second half was outstanding. And I've not got the stats in front of me, but I'm sure Toulouse averaged around 30 points in second halves this season, and to keep them just to 6 is a remarkable effort, especially in a final and over here. And you know, what can I say? I can't be any more proud of the boys and what they've achieved this year. And you know, they make a lot of sacrifices. They sit in a lot of traffic to get to training, and you know, little things like that away from the family. Late nights in November and over Christmas, and you know, it's tough being a part-time player, and we were written off from the outset. But you know, we're champions, and you know, I can't be more proud of them, and you know, proud of my staff and everyone who's been involved. The last 2 days have been a really great journey. Our prep's been good, and we'll enjoy it for a few weeks, and then we'll start preparing for next year.
You had a yellow card in the second half. Just,
yeah.
Did it affect you at all?
Oh, it did a little. It's tough playing with 12 men. I think it was a bit of. Jono was frustrated with the decision, and he swore. He didn't actually swear at the referee. I think the referee thought he swore at the referee. So Jono was a little bit disappointed. Like his discipline's been good this year, but I think we actually scored when he was off, and you know, we had 3 men off last week, and I think we scored, and they never scored a try. So it might be a game plan next year to get a few sin bin, because we seem to defend better.
Just played 11. So. Great season for next season. I know it's a long way away, but are you going to strengthen? Looking to strengthen?
Yeah, we've got championship standard players coming in. We've got a good group of core players that we're gonna keep hold of. But it's not about next season tonight. It's about the achievements of this year's group and this year's staff. And like you say, it's probably one of the biggest upsets. We spoke about it all week, about different upsets, and took something out of that. You know, I was on about Apollo Creed and Rocky Balboa, and it was a bit like that, and Sheffield and other upsets. But what we did feel is it wasn't as a contrast as that. We felt it was a lot closer than people were making out, and we felt we were much closer to him. Last time we came here, we had players missing, and we didn't really want to show our hand either. So you know, we came over last time and got a feel for the place and what we needed to do, and we changed a few things today. We got changed at the hotel with the aircon, came here late and warmed up, and just a couple of little things like that. We actually flew out of Gatwick Airport, and we travelled down there on Thursday night, and you know, the reality is some of these boys would have lost money playing today, you know, and that's how dedicated they are. They miss work Friday. You know, we struggled to get some blokes off. One bloke had to fly in from Manchester Airport, but little changes like that. We trained yesterday, and we got our prep right, and you know, it was fantastic. It's a fantastic feeling.
The weather was very kind to you, I think, with very low temperatures. It was 32 last week, and Barrow came down. What was it like to play in nice conditions like this?
Things that we've done all year, with preparation and our fitness and things like that, and our fitness coach and the training, we prepared for days like this, and we knew that coming over here we did have the fitness, and we could stay with them, and we knew that Toulouse were going to come out hard first 20 minutes, and we knew if we could stay in the game and obviously limit their attack in that first 20 minutes, we knew we had it in our tank to obviously come back and make sure that we could kick on from there.
We were looking at the forecast, you know, and when we see it was our free kick, we were keeping our eye on it. But we saw, I think Tuesday it was high, and then it was dropping, and a couple of lads were on about doing a rain dance, but we didn't want to go that much because we wanted to throw the ball around as well. But yeah, look, it was a bit cooler, and it probably did suit us, and you know, just it's one of them things where maybe all the stars align.
Totally different performance from last time you came here. I think you admitted yourself in the interview the other day that if you slowed it down too much and you tried to upset the game too much, you still stick by that and justified by a decision to change?
Just sometimes you've got to play with the cards you're dealt, and we struggled with backs. And I got into him at half time and said a couple of times you're slowing down. I said you're not generally injured because of a couple of stoppages. You know, Toulouse are a physical side, and some of our players did it tough today. There's some injuries in there. You know, I'm glad we won because we would have been busted next week, and you know, there was players there really struggling. Jono played on one leg for 80 minutes, and Mike Ratu's been struggling. But it's that time of the year. I'm sure Toulouse had a few bodies injured as well. So we didn't want to slow it down too much because we feel if you keep the ball in play and you keep challenging Toulouse, they haven't got time to regroup and talk. That's when you can get them, and I thought it showed in the second half. I think we went back-to-back tries and we kept the ball in play, and I think and then they also lose their discipline a little bit as well, and we saw that with some penalties, and I'm disappointed with a couple of them lifting tackles, and you know, Jono bloodied his nose as well, but it was a tough game, and you know, both sides went at it, and both sides want to be commended for their efforts. You know, they were out on the feet at the end. It could have gone either way. They made that break at the end, and I was just hoping it wasn't going to be like at Hunslet when they scored at Hunslet in the last minute as well. And I think we deserved it at the end of the day. And no one gave us a chance. Nobody gave us a chance. You know, I went to the presentation the other night, and it was Toulouse this, Toulouse that, and nobody gave us a chance. And it gave us motivation. It did. They've had a great year, and I'm sure they'll join us in the championship, and it'll be round 3 next year.
Good. Yes, John?
No.
Just
Yeah, you can do it here or you can do our own, it's up to you.
no, I'll do it here. Cookie that record as well.
Yeah. And yeah, first off, congratulations to you both. Paul Crook, you became joint all-time top point scorer at Rochdale Hornets today in a cup final. Can you put that into words, how good that feels?
To be honest, I think last week kind of put into perspective when I was conscious of it, and I missed a couple of goals, and I was determined to get it right this week, and I just put it out of my head and let it come towards, and that the only time it entered my head was right at the end when I knew if we put us 8 points up, it was virtually going to be game over, and we could see it out, and then that was the pressure kick, and it was really good to get it on such a big occasion.
I don't think the ref wanted to actually break the record. There was a couple of tries scored.
Could have got in there, but it was.
He kicked well, didn't he? He kicked 2 off the touchline, and
Yeah.
it was a windy day, and you know they matter them. They really do.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything else?
Can you start who number 10 was, because that's not on our team sheet?
Matty Adden.
Matty Adden, Irish international.
Yeah, 'cause he's got a different number on our team sheet.
Sorry about that.
That's right,
He would have changed it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
All right.
Thank you.
Congratulations, mate.